Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Kevin. I hope you guys are having a good day. I know I am. If you're a first time watcher of The Scorpion Show, I hope that you click that subscribe button. Also, to everybody watching this video, click the like button. And if you are a fan of American Horror Story, I hope that you leave your comments down below. Now, I'm not going to lie. I am not a big fan of American Horror Story. And it's not that it's the storyline that I'm not a fan of. It's the fact that it be so much blood and killing and blood squirting everywhere. And my eyes can't take it. It's just, I start becoming squeamish and I don't want to look at it. And I just be like, oh my God. And I be missing all the good shit and y'all just be into it and loving it. I just can't get into it like that. But I said, you know what? I'm going to stop being a bitch and I'm going to watch American Horror Story Cult. I'm going to watch it because I don't want to miss out on this season. And I was hearing like, oh, they're going to add Donald Trump into it in some kind of way. So that piqued my interest even more to watch this season of American Horror Story. I thought Lady Gaga would be in it, but I see that she's not in it. So, you know, I'm just like, okay, well, I'm still going to watch this season of American Horror Story. So, I know that last week the show premiered, but I didn't get a chance to watch it. But on Sunday night, I had a chance to watch it on demand. And I just was like, oh my God, they are tying in how a lot of people really feel about this election into the show. And the girl, Allie, she's just, you know, seeing all of these clowns and things like that. And I don't really think she has seen a clown yet. Not yet. So it was just interesting to watch. And I seen some killing scenes. Of course, I was like, oh my God. But then I like really watched it. So I was like, okay, I could get past this. It's not as bad. And watching the episode 2, it wasn't really that bad. And I said, okay, I can really get into it. It's really the storyline that has really like captured me. Like, it has captured me, and I can't stop watching, and I'm just like, oh my God, I wish I had advanced copies so I can see how this season goes on. So if I miss anything out, which I doubt because I took notes watching this, and I watched the episode twice. This from last night, I think it was called Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. I wanted to say, Are You Afraid of the Dark? But it's not Are You Afraid of the Dark, it's Don't Be Afraid of the Dark. So this episode picks up, I thought it would pick up where the last episode left off, with Allie being all afraid, thinking she's seen a damn clown in the bed, but it didn't start off that way. But Allie, what's her name? I'm going to call her Allie, not Allison. We're going to call her Allie. She is just still afraid of these goddamn clowns. She thinking she's seeing clowns. She's running around the house picking up knives. She get her wife Ivy to go around looking for these clowns. She's opening up closets and doors and shit, thinking that a clown is going to pop out or somebody's going to pop out, because we already know the son's seen some clowns killing the neighbors across the street. But of course they don't find any clowns or anyone to kill. So this makes Ivy like, bitch, something is really wrong with you. I'm gonna really need you to get it together. Like, you really, like, you gotta snap out of this shit. Like, this is crazy. And I think that eventually down the line, it probably could lead towards a divorce between them, because Ivy's just like, this shit is getting out of hand and I can't take this. So after we see that scene, we seen the video appear on the news of the migrant workers attacking, I can't remember his name, but he's like, so far, he's the protagonist on the show, the Donald Trump supporter. He pees into a condom and then throw it at the people in the previous episode, and he threw it at them, and then they commenced to whipping his ass, but somebody was recording. But if you watched the previous episode on the video, it was like at 3 minutes and 10 seconds or somewhere around there. But the part that he sends to the news is only when the migrant workers were attacking the protagonist. I wish I could remember his name. Or the blue-haired bun guy. Blue-haired bun guy. Maybe that's going to be his name from now. Blue-haired bun guy. I can't remember his damn name. So, you know, he goes in the news and he's talking about how he wants change and how he's going to run for office and things like that, because, you know, all of this can't be going on. And after that scene, I just was like, not after the scene, but during that scene, I'm just thinking like, there's a lot of people like him, and there's a lot of people that actually feels like him at this time. And then we go back to they go to the next scene, which is them at the job, and they're at Ivy and Ali's, whatever restaurant it is, and the worker, he's just like, well, I'm going to be taking over for so-and-so while they go on vacation. And in here, you're only going to speak English to, he was talking to Pedro. He was just throwing all of these insults at him, like racist Mexican insults to Pedro. Pedro was like, I'll stab you, I'm going to get you, and all this and that. But, you know, they calmed them down in the kitchen. So then we go to, let's see. Winter and Oz. Winter and Oz is having this conversation. She brings him a clown of, you know, like a toy clown of Twisty the Clown. Now, I've heard from people that Twisty was in a previous season. I'm going to have to go back and watch it, because they're saying that they killed him, but he really not dead or some shit. They don't know if they really killed. I don't know, because I didn't see it, so I can't judge. But watching the scene between them two, it's like Winter is grooming Oz. Like, she's buying him toys. She's showing him shit he ain't supposed to see. She wants to keep a pact with him. It's like she's grooming him like how these predators groom children when they have sex with them and do nasty shit like that. But she's doing it in a way, I guess I don't know what's the proper way, other way to think about it, but that's the way I see her grooming him, like, don't tell your mom this, keep this away from your mom and all of that. So Ali notices she has new neighbors, and she goes to the house, but then they ask what's going on, and then she run away. And then eventually she looks for her son Oz, and Oz is over there with the new neighbors, and they happen to look like they are beekeepers, but they are presidents of the Nicole Kidman fan club. Like, how odd is that to be fan club? Like, come on, a Nicole Kidman fan club. Now, come on, let's be more realistic. I don't think she has any fan clubs, but hey, it could be true. A lot of people have stands out there and fan clubs, but I'm just like, Nicole Kidman, was she a part of any of the American Horror Story series? Let me know. So she's getting to know them, and they're talking and shit, and then the tea spilled out that the people that got killed in the house that they're moving into, they were renting a house, and said, oh my God, I didn't know they was renting. And then they also found out that the original owner of the house gave it to them for free. Just like, bitch, I'm going to just transfer the deeds over to you. This is now your house. And these people are just like, oh, we're not worried about that. Oh, that shit don't bother us. And then, you know, they talking about them being lesbians, him being gay, and how if he didn't do things by 35. And I'm just like, oh my God, that sounds like me, and stuff like that. And I'm just like, okay, like, they're getting to know each other, but I'm like, this shit is creepy as fuck, because who wants to move into a house where they know that someone was killed? Every time, oh, the murder-suicide, like it's just nothing. It was no fucking murders. It was no murder-suicide, but it's just like, wow. Like, and then they still had the blood on the floor. You still had the clown little thing on the wall, on the door. It just looked a mess, and I'm just like, first of all, how are y'all able to even be in that house? How are y'all even able to just go inside and just look at things? Because I don't think I'm going to be in there knowing that someone was killed right here. In this very spot where this person was killed, and they, oh my God, they sliced their throat. Oh, it was just horrible. It was just horrible. I don't want to talk about it. So, you know, Ivy and, what's her name? Ivy and Ali, they just laying in the bed and shit. Ozzy's talking about, oh man, I'm so scared of the dark and can't do it, and gets in the bed with them, and all of a sudden Ivy's phone go off, that the alarm tripped at the place where they work, or the business that they own, and all of a sudden Ollie's just like, oh no, you stay with her. I think that she really don't have a connection with Oz, and I'm not sure if it was revealed yet, but it looks like Ozzy is really the son of Ivy. And why do all of these names rhyme? So she's just like, no, you stay here, I'll go to the job. And I'm just like, oh, bitch, you're very brave. Now, you running around afraid of clowns, thinking you seeing clowns, and the alarm trips, and you want to run off to the job to see what the fuck is going on. And remember, if it looked like somebody break in, don't go in, all that shit that they was talking. So she goes in to the job, fix the alarm or whatever, and then she started hearing all these creepy sounds. Like, the fuck is that? Like, you know. So she goes looking, goes into the meat room where they cut up all the fucking animals. Shout out to the animals, rest in peace. Shout out to all the vegans that don't eat animals. And I may eat the animals though. So she goes in there and then she backs up into the worker that was going all crazy talking about saying all the Mexican slurs and stuff. You only want to speak English here and all of that. He is hanging. And then, you know, we cut to commercial. They come back. And then I'm like, okay, boy, what the fuck? So they come back from the commercial break, and we see that Ivy has a therapist come over to the house, and he's talking to Allie about shit. And Allie reveals to the therapist that, let me look at these notes, blah, 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 that she's not going to be charged, it's not her fault, and she was crying about, oh, I think I killed him, and he was just trying to just smooth it over with her. And then she started talking about how the neighbors introduced her to all these guns. And the neighbors started talking about, oh, once Obama got elected, they bought all the guns they could get because, you know, they're trying to take their Second Amendment rights away. And I'm just like, all of this is just tying into all the things that went on from the last campaign in 2016. I'm just like, I'm loving how they're tying all of this in and they're keeping it real. And that's the scary, besides the clown shit, that's the scary thing because a lot of people really think like that. And then he was introducing her to the fuck. You only need a couple guns, maybe 2, 3. Have them in different spots in your home just in case you need to go there when if someone breaks in, not when. If someone breaks into your home. And then they're like, oh no, don't touch that gun. This is Nicole Kidman gun she using one of them fucking moves. And I'm just like, oh my God. So she has the gun, and she's like, oh, you better not tell my wife. And he's telling her, bitch, you better take these pills. She don't want to take no pills. So then she go out. He leaves after they had their little conversation. I think I need to break it down because I'm sure y'all seen it. But just in case you didn't see, I just want to go into details to show y'all bitches I watched. So, y'all creepies, not bitches, y'all creepers, you know, because this ain't my shit. But anyway, so the therapist goes outside and he talks to Ivy, and I think she has agoraphobia, and I'm just like, well, I can already see that. That bitch thinking that she's seeing all these shit, her anxiety is up and all of that. It's just, the election really like made Allie crazy. So she's like, anything I need to know, and he's not really telling her everything, and he just like, she's gonna keep the house locked down and all of that, in other words. And Allie is just over it that the therapist came to the house and things like that. So after she done got her whole house locked down, barred and everything, the blue-haired bun man shows up to her door talking about he's running for re-election. I mean, he's running for election, and she's just like, oh no, you're the guy that threw the coffee on me. And he's like, why would you still judge me? People change. You act like you never made a mistake in your life, and what you got behind your back, do you feel safe? I need to use your back. He was just really antagonizing her, antagonizing the hell out of her, and I'm just like, I believe that he's also the brother of Winnie. That's their, you know, I'm just like, you know, I'm waiting to see where this is going to go, because it seems like everybody is in cahoots with each other. Not the wife, but Winnie, the neighbors, the protagonist, or the antagonist. Not the antagonist. You know, they all got something going on with this lady, Allie. So after we see all of that, Pedro is just like, no, I gotta go back to one of those scenes. Back to that scene, because they tied in how immigrants are rapists and stuff like that. And she's like, where did you hear this? And he's like, oh, I heard it from Facebook. This is the kind of shit that was going on. All this fake news on Facebook, and people was believing it. And somebody even seen one of the posts and went to go shoot up a pizza shop because they thought that it was a illegal child sex ring going on. All of this stuff is just like, they are tying this stuff in so well. And I just can't get enough of it. I forgot all about Twisty the fucking Clown. I forgot all about Twisted. Fuck Twisted the Clown. What? I'm just like, oh my god, this shit is so good. So Pedro is telling the coworker that, telling Ivy, I ain't killed him and stuff like that. And she's like, I believe you. I don't believe it. I believe you're not that type of person, and all of that. So Oz is laying in the bed. He's talking to Winter. Oh my god, I think we need to do the pinky swear again because he didn't say I'm still afraid. He just like, he said some shit, and she just like, well, if you think you're seeing shit, just ask, are you dreaming? Which eventually happens in the show because Ollie is looking at these pills and shit. She's like, I don't want to take them. Winter was like, oh, you should do it, or maybe you need to be relaxed. So she runs her bath water, give her some wine, and all of that. And then I'm like, this bitch is playing with her pussy, talking about just let it out, just release and everything in the damn tub. And then when they're about to go kiss, this alarm goes off and everything goes dark, and I'm just like, oh shit. I'm like, excuse me, y'all. I'm like, okay, she got something to do with what's going on with the lights going out in the house. So they looking for candles and things like that. Once Ollie started looking for the candles, I'm like, why aren't you looking for your gun? Just in case anything started happening, since now you got a gun all of a sudden. So she's walking around with candles. Ollie's like, Winter's like, look, bitch, I'm out of here. She's like, no, I need you to stay. And she's like, no, you gotta go, because the neighbor was telling them all this, oh, it could be ISIS. Oh, it could be North Korea. Oh, it could be all of this going on. Like, he was just like really speaking to all the fears that a lot of people feel and why things are happening. And he was saying like 8 states went out and all the power went down. This has never happened. This is the craziest shit I've ever seen. So I'm like, really? I'm like, really? Y'all gonna tie all of this into this show like that? So, that's when the girl leaves. She calls her wife, and the wife is just like, look, I'm here, blah, blah, blah. The phone's about to die. So the phone died. This bitch still with a phone and a candle in her hand. Didn't think to go get the gun. So she's looking. She see the damn ice cream truck parked across the street with the lights on. And then she starts trying to guard the house, throwing chairs against the doors, locking all the windows, making sure they all locked, just double checking everything. Then all of a sudden she sees 2 clowns. I think that she saw the clowns. But the little boy Isaac, he is seeing the real shit going on. Ollie's mind is fucking with her, making her think that she see these things. This is my beliefs. And this is why she's like reacting the way she's reacting, because her anxiety levels are high. Now sometimes you think you see shit, and it happens. Like you see something out the corner of your eye, like, what the fuck was that? We all get those things. And sometimes it's something we see or something we shouldn't see, and sometimes it's not. So anyway, so she goes get the gun. She wakes up the son like, come on, let's go. We gotta fucking go. And she's like, oh, you're gonna run to the neighbor's house and all this and that. And then she opens up the door, sees Pedro, I believe it's Pedro, and she shoots and kills Pedro. As he was about to, I don't know what he had in his hand, but she shoots and kills him. And, that's just how that episode ended. So I don't know what's going to happen. Like, what's going to be her excuse for why she killed Pedro, and she thinking she was seeing shit. I mean, she didn't think she saw anything. She actually seen somebody at the door, but she was so afraid, or because this time she actually saw something, she just decided to shoot. But this is going to cause tension between Ivy and Ollie. The police already got their own agenda about why they think that that the co-worker was killed. So now he might be thinking like, oh, you had something against Pedro, or you had something against the Mexicans. This is all going to tie in with the blue-haired bun guy. He's going to have something. It's flies flying around here, okay? Don't judge me, y'all. It's flies flying around, making this video even more creepy. I can't get these bitches out of my room, and every time I try to kill one, they just get away. And I ain't got time. I ain't chasing nobody. And like, let me do this goddamn review. So it's just a lot of things that's just going to be going on, and I'm just like, I can't even guess like, oh my god, what these clowns gonna do next. But I'm telling y'all that I am here, excuse me, for the long run. This is like I am really enjoying. Get the fuck out of here. I am enjoying this. I am really enjoying this show. I'm glad that I actually gave it a chance because it's just so good, and I love how they're tying the election and all the things that happened after Donald Trump became president into the show. So, yeah, I just don't know what's gonna happen, but Ali got a lot of fucking explaining to do on why she killed Pedro. And then who knows if Winnie is going to hold this against, like what she's going to tell the wife, like, I did this with your wife and don't tell your wife, she ain't got to know, and how Ozzy's going to react to seeing his mother kill, well, not his real mother, but his mother kill somebody. The fuck? Alright, yo, I got to end this video. But I'm in love with American Horror Story, and I think this is going to make me go back and watch previous seasons of the show. So if I left anything out, leave it down below. We're 2 episodes, and let me know what y'all think about these episodes so far, and I will be replying to your comments, and hope to see you guys tomorrow night with a new video. Peace.